Welcome back to the KB Money Show. It's your boy KB, and today you're gonna get the 10 practical steps that we use to pay off over $140,000 in less than 18 months. Let's get into it. Step one: first, you got to know your why. Before we get into any of that other stuff, you need to know your why. Why are you doing this? Why do you want to do it? For me and my wife, we wanted to be debt free, and that's been a goal of ours. We want to be the first in our families to be debt free. Two, you need to understand what are the debts. Understand your current situation. So that's what we did. We took financial peace. We understood our specific situation. We understood our debts and what was ahead of us. Three, we created a budget. So as we was working through financial peace, we created a budget. We always had a budget, but we created one and further defined it and even received more clarity on very specifics to every dollar, everything coming in, everything's going out. We was able to assess excess of things that we were doing just leisure, and so we had a good grasp of that. Four, we prioritized our debts. And so how we did it was we understood all the different balances, but then what we did was we used the snowball method. The avalanche, you can use that approach too, but we decided to use the snowball method. So we took the car loan debt, which is $10,000, the smaller student loan debt, which is $30,000, and the largest student loan debt was $100,000. And so we did it that way. And before we got going, we cut, which is number 5 for us, we cut as much as possible. We cut the expenses. We trimmed, got very lean first. And then once we got as lean as we possibly could, you can only budget and get lean as you only so much. We increased income. Your boy got a side hustle, man, and I got a side hustle, and everything extra that was coming in outside of what was already coming in was getting thrown at the debt, thrown at the debt, thrown at the month after month, thrown at the debt, thrown at the debt, thrown at the debt. And sometimes it was painful to write those checks or pay it online and you just see it come out of your account. Hey, but it also felt good too, though. It was one step closer. Started seeing a net worth increase by just the debts coming down as well. And so we did that. Step 6, naturally we was making extra payments because the debts were coming down. 7, track the expenses. So we was tracking the expenses. We actually had a whiteboard, a chalkboard, and we just was writing. We write one number, and as we made payments, we would cross it out, write the new number, cross it out, write the new number after each payment. And so you have to make sure you track your progress. 8, we celebrated the milestones. And so as we celebrated the milestones, what we did was I came up with the idea of for every 10K, because you have to find a way to keep you energized and keep you going. So our way to stay energized and to keep going was for every 10K pay down that we achieved, we went and celebrated. So whether it be a smaller meal or we went, steak dinner, whatever it was, we did that, and that was our thing. So it's like, hey, when is the next 10K pay down so we can, do that. And so that's what gave us energy. And last but not least, celebrate the milestones, but most importantly, it's hard to pay down debt if you keep taking on debt. And so you have to avoid taking on more debt. But those are the steps that we took, and you can as well, to reduce your debts. Maybe your debt isn't over 140. Maybe it's, 20,000, maybe it's 30,000, whatever the number is. Those are some practical steps that you can take today, and you can be on your way to paying off your debt. And then we can hear about your story as well. So let us recap. First, you need to know your why. 2, you need to assess your debts. 3, you need to create that budget. 4, you need to prioritize that debt, snowball method or avalanche. 5, you got to cut them expenses. 6, we got to increase that income. Side hustles. Maybe your primary job is not enough. 7, we got to make extra payments. Naturally. 8, we got to track that progress. 9, we got to celebrate the milestones. And 10, don't you take on no more debt. But those are the 10 steps. Let me know what you think. Make a comment if you agree or share your feedback. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next video, peace.